Most agents are stuck in a cycle. Sell a home, get paid, rinse and repeat again and again. But if selling a house is the only way that you're building income as a real estate agent, you're really not building wealth or your future. You're just working a really stressful job. Because that's what this is. This is a stressful job. I have gray in my beard now. I'm 41 years old. Anyways, moving on. Today, I want to show you how I'm building real long-term wealth as a real estate agent. And don't get me wrong, sales, of course, are great. We all love helping people buy and sell homes. But the moment a deal closes, that transaction is over. Your future income resets to zero. And it's that, oh crap moment. Here we go again. So we're constantly chasing in real estate. That next sale, that next lead. We're hustling, we're grinding. And the minute that you want to slow down, whether it's for a vacation or a family emergency or just to breathe, your business slows down, your income stops. So that's not wealth creation, that's a treadmill. Now, there was a moment that changed everything for me. I looked at my year-end numbers and I thought, well, I did well this last year. But what did I have to show for it long term? And what I mean by that is I didn't have any more assets. Nothing changed. I didn't buy anything that added equity to my life or that was going to grow. I didn't have any income streams that were in place that would keep going if I stopped production, if I took a month off. And that's when I made the decision. I didn't want to just be a top producer. I wanted to be smarter with my future for my business, for my family. So what did I do differently? I joined a brokerage that actually helps its agents for thinking long term and growing a future. So here's what I'm doing now. Firstly, there is equity ownership within Real. Every transaction that I close at Real earns me bonuses in company stock that are given to me. And so in this way, I'm not just helping my clients buy and sell homes. I'm building a financial stake in the very company that I work with. So before I cap, I take 5% of my commission check and automatically it'll purchase stocks for me in the brokerage. And in doing so, I'm given a 10% bonus of that stocks that I just purchased. 10% free stocks for using 5% of my check. After I cap, that number jumps up from 5% of my check to 10% of my check. And then in doing that, I'm given a 15% bonus in stocks. This creates, without me having to think about it, somewhat of like a forced savings account in a stock account. For me, this has grown way bigger than I would have anticipated. I've been at Real for over 2 years now, but in 2 years, that stock purchase program has given me so much in bonuses. It really is insanely valuable to be part of. So it's called the SPP, or the Stock Purchase Program. It is completely optional. You don't have to be part of it. You don't have to participate. But it's such a game changer. Do strongly consider it. It might be the biggest decision-making factor of why you should join Real. Not financial advice. Who knows what the stock market will do? But really, it is changing many, many agents' lives. Talk to an agent who's been with Real for a year or two and ask them about it and get their opinion. People will rave. Secondly, revenue share. So by helping other agents join, plug into this same model, we earn passive income from their production. Income that I personally didn't have to generate. I didn't have to be part of that transaction. The way it works here in Canada is that we all have a $15,000 Canadian split to pay into the brokerage. Now, a portion of that, $4,000, is allocated to be paid out in revenue share to agents that have helped grow the business and bring those agents that have joined into Real. So in this way, what Real is doing is it's rewarding agents that are growing the company. So rather than all those profits that just go to a franchise owner or go to the brokerage itself, those profits are being shared within the brokerage itself. So some people hear that term revenue share and they think gross pyramid scheme. No, again, instead of just all the profits going to Mr. Owner of the brokerage, it's being dispersed into the brokerage itself. And that's why we as agents are so pumped and jacked to be here, because we want it to grow so that we all can flourish and essentially make more money. Now, the next thing is having business autonomy and a lower overhead. With Real's cloud-based model, I've cut out tons of unnecessary expenses and have more profits left in my pocket, money then that I can invest, I can save, or I can put towards income-generating vehicles. You're not going to quit selling homes. That's what we do. That's what I do. That's the first thing that I do every single day. My focus is buying and selling homes for my clients. You just are able to stop making sales your only strategy and the only means that you're generating income. The agents who build real wealth aren't just working hard, they're building systems, they're creating ownership, and they're investing in platforms that grow with them. And that's what Real gave me. A platform to build something bigger than just my next sale, my next deal. So if you're tired of starting at zero every single calendar year, and you're really wanting and ready to build income that keeps working even when you're not, when you do take that break, you've got to start thinking about things a little bit differently. And if you want to see what it might look like for your business, you plugging your business into Real, let's chat. No pressure, just a real conversation. We can see whether or not it would be a good fit for you.